To present Jarome Iginla with his Hall of Fame plaque, once again, Mark Messier.
I mean, he was my favorite, one of my all-time favorites growing up, so this is, I need that picture later. But thank you. I want to begin by saying thanks to the Hall Selection Committee for this truly humbling honor. I also want to say congratulations to my fellow inductees. To be honest, what is happening tonight is a bit surreal. I probably wasn't your typical hockey kid. My dad immigrated to Canada from Nigeria, and my mom came from Oregon. But once I started hockey, with St. Albert Minor Hockey at age 7, I was hooked, and I wanted to be a hockey player and dreamt of being in the NHL. And once that came true, I reset my dreams to one day win a Stanley Cup and just worked at getting better. But to be in the Hall of Fame, I honestly never even imagined it, and this is so cool. Oh man, you know, I said, even when I got to the Hall of Fame, I mean, even being here now, and I was like, before I started, I was like, I'm not too nervous, you know, and then all the guys came in, and I saw Paul Coffey, and I saw Mark Messier, and I saw, you know, it was Brian Trottier and everybody, and it was just so cool, and I've never, ever dreamed of it, but let me get back on track here. A career in hockey is a series of exciting chapters where you learn and grow from a wide-eyed rookie to a seasoned veteran, and then in a blink of an eye, you're done. Tonight, when I look back on those chapters, each reminds me of so many things I have to say thank you for. My parents split when I was really young, and I was fortunate to grow up with a big extended family. I had younger brothers and sisters on my dad's side with my stepmom, and I grew up with my mom, and I spent a lot of time at my grandparents after school, where I was always welcomed, and it was a house full of cousins, aunts, and uncles. I also have to add that money was tight when I was younger, and I'm especially grateful for the support from my grandparents. So, when I was moving up in minor hockey, and we played in tournaments across Canada or the US, we didn't fly very often, or stay in team hotels very often. My grandfather drove me, and we stayed where we could afford. Great memories and time spent with my grandpa. I look back, and I wouldn't change a thing, except he was a very, very slow driver. Once got a ticket for going too slow, honestly. Thank you to all my family for your support and sharing this journey with me over the last 20 years. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for making it work and a wonderful childhood. I also want to thank the Kamloops Blazers and the city of Kamloops, where I spent my junior hockey at age 16. I'm grateful for generous, kind billets, and getting to play with some amazing veteran teammates that led the way to the NHL. They were determined, they were focused at a very impressionable age, and you guys had a huge, huge impact on me. I also had great coaching. Thank you, guys. I spent 16 wonderful years of my career and life in Calgary with the Flames from age 18 to 35. Thank you to that organization, to ownership that always treated my family and I so well, to a great city, and to the amazing Flames fans. Also to all my teammates over the years, what an absolute pleasure. The unique personalities from all over the world, Finland, Sweden, Poland, Russia, Slovakia. It's what makes a locker room so special and being part of our game so special. And I miss it, and I'm going to miss it. I had a lot of coaches and a lot of great ones, Daryl Sutter, Mike Keenan, Claude Julien, and more. And I can honestly say I learned something from all of them right up into my last days of hockey. And if you're wondering who had the best one-liners, you guys know, Daryl Sutter. I can't mention my time with the Flames without giving a big shout out to Craig Conroy and Alex Tanguay, who were a big part of my success in Calgary. Tangs, I knew you were really good from the first time I stepped on the ice with you. Connie. It took a little longer, but man, I never would have imagined how fortunate I would be to get to play with you, how many empty nets I'd get, and how much better my plus-minus would be with you. Thank you, guys. Playing with you led to some of my best years on the ice and off the ice. It was truly special. Thank you to Hockey Canada for selecting me to play from the World Juniors, to World Cup, to the Olympics. Each time was so special and an honor, and it gave me a chance to play on lines with Mario Lemieux, Joe Sakic, Steve Yzerman, and Crosby, which led to one of my all-time favorite memories and thrills in hockey, being on the ice for Sid's 2010 goal in overtime. It was truly, truly awesome on home soil. Sorry, Kevin warned me. He said, you need water, and I had it, and I left it there. Thanks, Kara. It's important for me tonight to thank Hall of Famer Grant Fuhr. Grant was one of my idols growing up in St. Albert, just outside Edmonton, and I was thrilled to play with him in Calgary at the end of his career. I also want to acknowledge Grant and the recent inductee, the amazing Will Ree, and guys like Claude Vilgrain and Tony McKegney and Herb Carnegie for breaking racial barriers in hockey. Being a young black hockey player, it was important for me to see other black players in the NHL. In my first year of hockey as a 7-year-old, a kid came up to me and said, "Why are you playing hockey?" Over the years, I would hear, "What are your chances of playing in the NHL? There's not many black players." I hear other stuff. Luckily, there was only a few. And I know it's thanks to guys like Grant and Willie who made me know that my dream of playing in the NHL was attainable. I also want to say thanks to the Los Angeles Kings, Pittsburgh Penguins, Boston Bruins, and Colorado Avalanche organizations. My family and I enjoyed each spot. And thanks to my agent, Donnie Meehan, for guiding me through the whole ride of our career, my career, well, our family's career. I want to say thanks to some of my best friends from minor hockey right up to NHL teammates who have taken the time to be here with me tonight. Which brings me to my latest chapter, and very important thanks tonight. To Kara, Jade, Tej, and Joe, to retire from what I believe is the greatest job in the world isn't easy. But having you guys to spend time with, to be a family, to coach, not you, Kara, you usually coach us, but I wouldn't trade it for anything. We've been together, Kara, since we've been kids, and I thank you and share this with you tonight. This was a little harder to do this than I thought. I was all excited. And now Kara, I see, is giving me the glare. But I dreamt, this is all, like I say, a little harder to believe. I dreamt and imagined how great it would be, the cities and countries I would see, the arenas, the players. I want to thank God for all his blessings. It's been even better than I ever dreamt. Thank you again for this incredible honor. Thank you.